let's look at the disqualification first. So, disqualification has not been carried out. Modi or the courts have not carried out any disqualification. The law is that as he's convicted for 2 or more years, he's automatically disqualified. It's a consequence, it's not an action. And this was explained by none other than Kapil Sibal, of all people, who's represented the Congress in more than any number of cases. He's the one who's been the legal face of the Congress for the longest period of time. And he said that this is an automatic disqualification. Neither the president needs to do anything, nor the Lok Sabha secretariat, nor the prime minister, nor the court, no one. So the disqualification was automatic. Point number one. Point number two. Now, is the sentence too harsh for a defamation case? It is. Because the problem I have with criminal convictions under defamation is what constitutes a defamation is very subjective. Now, I'm not saying I'm okay with the idea of people going around and insulting our gods and goddesses or culture or communities or religion or anything. But how do we decide what punishment is harsh, what punishment is not harsh? It's a very subjective thing. Did Rahul Gandhi insult the OBC community? Yes, he did. Did he insult the Modi community? Yes, he did. Now, the Congress is telling you, oh, he was talking about Nirav Modi, Lalit Modi, where are they? How are they OBCs? But he also spoke of Narendra Modi. His speech was, और 3-4 यहाँ पर मोदी मिल जाएंगे जो चोर हैं. The point is, you don't make such silly remarks when you're pitching for the top job of the country. You do not. But he did. And that ended up being a problem for him. But is the sentencing harsh? Yes, it is. But then it's by a lower court. The Congress, with all its legal muscle power, they could have filed a review petition. They could have fought the case better. They could have appealed to a high court, which they still can inside 30 days. None of it has happened so far. But I have a different perspective altogether. I say if Rahul Gandhi, all he had to do was apologize. And the man is working hard, touring our former colonial country and saying, democracy is dead in India. I am leading the fight. I am uniting the country. I am the messenger of love and peace and things like that. All he had to do, Shreya, was just say, during a political rally, one of my speech which attacked the corrupt individuals and the prime minister, my remarks were taken out of context, or perhaps I was careless with my words and I ended up insulting and demeaning one community while that was not my intention. I sincerely apologize. My party and me hold the utmost respect for the Modi and the other OBC communities, and we would always work towards their welfare irrespective of our number of seats in the parliament. That's all he had to say. A couple of lines which I cooked up inside 10 seconds. But instead what he does, he calls for a presser. He says, मैं सावरकर नहीं हूं, मैं गांधी हूं, गांधी माफी नहीं मांगते. Now, this did two things. One, the ego of Rahul Gandhi is bigger than the sentiment of one OBC community, which is Modi. And two, he ended up angering another alliance partner in Maharashtra. I was on a debate this evening and there was a Shiv Sena, Uddhav faction Sena spokesperson saying, where was the need to insult Savarkar? You disagree with Modi, we disagree with Modi. We allied for 2.5 years, irrespective of what your stature was within the alliance or what your contribution was in terms of vote share, but we were allies running a government. Why would you go out and insult Savarkar? What are you trying to prove? And this was a Uddhav Sena spokesperson, not even a Shinde Sena spokesperson, right? And he was saying that to the Congress spokesperson who was Kamran Zaman Chaudhary. You know what the Congress spokesperson came back with? अरे देश में तो यूनिटी इन डाइवर्सिटी है, किसी को सावरकर बुरा लग सकता है, किसी को अच्छा लग सकता है. तो श्रेया बात ऐसी है, first you don't apologize, which is a simple thing. Then you go on and insult a hero for the Maratha and the Indian country at large. Then you say that's totally all right because that's how unity and diversity is to be advocated. Now, forget the disqualification. I think I really need to know who's being advised, who is the advisor of Rahul Gandhi since 2019. I really want to know because either that guy is hardcore BJP or is just running a separate agenda against Rahul Gandhi within the larger Congress.
Please remember to subscribe to us and switch on the notifications for this channel. For our other social media links, more content and to support our work, please visit citti.net. धन्यवाद. नमस्कार.